Dark in here. It's dark really early in this day and age. I mean, this time of year. Fucking gets dark at 5:30. It's basically like this. I digress. Yeah, let's just try to get on another note. I don't want to get all fanatical and talk about Bolshevism.
Random 50-year-old sent $10. Let's get it started. How?
Hey, thank you, random 50-year-old. Did you donate a song? The song? Oh, great. It's effing. All right, we're back. Fucking F's right there because I'm connected to my own Wi-Fi, and IRL Pro should be using both data and my fucking Wi-Fi at the same time. But I don't know, IRL Pro, you need to work on your shit. We're gonna tell you what, we're gonna go this way here. Make a right here. The other day, behind the fucking scenes, I had to go run an errand, and I'm driving. Somebody pulls out like this side parking lot of Naked Pizza and cuts me off and ruined my fucking night. I think I was going out to get whiskey too, and that's when I got drunk on Rumble. But my God, I got. If anybody wants to fuck around, where's my bat? I have a bat. I have a fucking bat right here now. Anybody wants to fuck around and find out? I had the bat on me the whole fucking time too. And then we get up to the light, and I was gonna get out of my fucking car and fucking do some fucking revenge, endangering my fucking life because he's in a rush. Play that fucking shit. Tell you what, we're gonna go this way. It's a little bit of we have to go up a click and make a U-turn rather than taking that one-way paradise that goes to the airport cargo terminal. I live right by the airport, literally right across the street. That's the airport. They don't call it McCarran anymore because allegedly he was an anti-Semite. Oh my God. You know, I love the way they invented the word anti-Semite. But you're allowed to be anti-white. Oh yeah, yeah. Now trending on all the social media. Hate white people. You know what's happening too when I'm laughing is that everybody's turning on the Jews. Like the Palestine shit. My God, the Jews come. They're so good at manipulating people. You have them cry for them and be on their side. But now, even the libtards, like these stupid left-wing libtards, are turning on Israel. Oh, I love it. I love it. I don't give a fuck about Israel or fucking Palestine. Hamas is a piece of shit. And also the fucking IDF is a piece of shit too. They're not in. Both of them are not innocent. Well, let them kill each other. I don't give a fuck. That's how I look at it. Yeah, they cut off the water supply to the Palestinians, basically. But then again, you have to look at Hamas. They had fucking irrigation. They had a lot of good stuff over there, but they scrapped it to make fucking metal and bombs because the Hamas basically funneled all that money for their own personal gain, and the Palestinian fucking people suffer because of the Hamas government. But does not give the excuse of Hamas saying, "Well, you want to elect Hamas into your government, so you're going to have to pay." the price. Yeah, we're talking about women and children, motherfucker. I always say keep women and children out of the fucking conflict, but no. Yeah, by the way, you do something to fucking, all right, great, November 10th, or was it October 10th, right? When they went to that festival and slaughtered these Jewish ravers and shit. I get it. You want to get revenge for that. But don't you think you're going overboard by killing more than what they killed of you at a fucking rave festival? These motherfucking cunts were fucking whores and sluts and devil worshippers. Gives a fuck. Trust me, I don't like Hamas. I don't like the fucking hijab wearing motherfuckers anywhere. I don't want to be on their hit list. I don't want to get beheaded. You have to fear both. I have to fear the fucking Mossad, and I have to fucking fear your local motherfucking Islamic fucking low IQ fucking piece of shit. But I think that's what the Jews want. They want to pollute all of Europe with the Islamic fucking pieces of shit and rapists in European countries like England, France, everywhere, Italy, because they want to Mongolize. They want to create conflict. Because like I was telling you, the Jew banks, the Jewish bankers, they profit from war. Maybe let's get some food provisions here. Man, oh, it's a fucking Saturday. This is why people are driving like assholes. That's the old tactic of the Jews, divide and conquer. Communism is totally, it's another word for fucking Judaism. Zionism is also known as communism, by the way. There's no partly, because the bankers own it. And communism relied on the Jew banks, man, in Russia. In USSR, man. It was funded by the Jew banks, man. Just do your fucking research. If you don't think I'm telling you the fucking truth, just do your fucking research. I had to get some fucking food provisions. We get some ground beef, make some meatballs. Dunkirk. My God, I can tell you two or three different ways that Germany, and they should have fucking won the war. I wish they did. I wish America would speak German. I wish it was so bad that Germany conquered America and we'll all be speaking German, and we will not be polluted with fucking these scums of the earth that come to our countries and our nations. Because Uncle Adolf foreseen this fucking. Back then he knew what the Jews were up to and the Bolsheviks was to dismantle the family structure. And just, oh my God, you can't have national pride. That's a threat to fucking Zionism. And it's a threat to the minorities who go into nations not to embrace the culture, not be part of the nation, but to exploit it like little fucking cockroaches. They hate that. They hate that. And they run the media. All right, we're talking about 1932. The Treaty of Versailles, totally unfucking fair. They had to back up with what they owe. They had to back it up with gold. So Adolf said, "Fuck the Jew banks. Let's make a new Deutschmark that's backed up by labor. No more fucking anything backed up by gold because they were just printing money. Their inflation was 3,000 times, right?" They served as a model for the rest of the world to get the fuck out of depression. They were the first to get out of the fucking depression because they backed it up with labor. I mean, he was a savior. If history, it's the victors of the war writes the fucking history. You guys, I gotta tell you the movie that I'm watching. I'll tell you guys later, but. Because the whole thing is that that's what they do, what's going on right now. They don't want to have They want to destroy the white race. This is very apparent. And people in England and London, they're bragging about these Islamic fucking mayors and leaders. They're bragging about there's not going to be any more white people left in England. There's not going to be any more British. It's going to be Islam. It's going to be an Islamic state. Now, why can't you straighten out your own fucking shit where you came from? And as far as all these other motherfuckers, why don't you go to fucking Gaza? Stop fucking crying, bitch. Why don't you join the fucking Hamas fucking army or whatever they have? Fucking pussies. By the way, wherever the Palestinians go, they destroy it. All fabrics of fucking Christian society. They did it to Lebanon. Lebanon was a Christian majority. You should have seen pictures of Lebanon at their beaches in the 1960s, 65. Right? Also in Syria, too. Women didn't have to wear a burqa. It was... But wherever they go, man, wherever they fucking go, they cause fucking problems. They cause a civil war in Lebanon where Christians, you don't see any mass hysteria about Christians being slaughtered by the Islamic people in Lebanon back in those days. Or what about, let's talk about Nigeria, where Christians are getting slaughtered every fucking day, but there's no uproar on that. I hate libtards. They're the stupidest motherfuckers, but that's what the Jews wanted. You start off 2-3 generations ahead, and before you know it, there's no structure. And then they don't even understand if communism ever becomes, or Bolshevism, these people who created all this shit, right? These so-called college kids, they're just going to be slaughtered or put into fucking gulags or just exterminated, because that's what they do. That's what they did in Russia. They wiped out all the intellectuals that were not Jews in Russia. That's how they came into power. They starved to death Ukraine. They starved to death even Russians. They put them in fucking gulags and worked them to death, just on mere suspicion of bullshit. Because that's what the Jews get off on. They get off of fucking killing goyim, Gentiles. It's like they love it. It's like they love to watch goyim and Gentiles get slaughtered and starved to death, and they used to torture them, and not even a quick death. Because I watched this movie and I did my research. It was not a quick death on their enemy when Bolshevism came into power, when it was a revolution in Russia, 1917. They fucking nailed women to fucking like telephone poles, spread eagle, and did some fucking nasty things I can't say on YouTube. They did it to kids, too, old people, whatever, whoever they're, and they wanted to make them die slowly. They figured out how to skin somebody alive or take out somebody's liver and have them run around like a fucking phone pole or some shit until the liver just gets, I don't know. They did they had some inventive ways, because that's the mind of a Jewish motherfucker. That's the Bolshevist. The mind of a Bolshevist is also known as a mind of a J-word. But I digress. On another note, I thought this was going to be on another note. Because that's what they did, too. They did the sexual... They broke up the family unit. And also, they wanted to make people so fucking poor. Women start prostituting themselves. There's no family unit. The only unit you have is to worship the Communist Party. You better love the Communist Party better than you love your mother and your father. That's where they did it. They also started the divide and conquer in Russia in 1917. It was like the minority over there. But who ran all the newspapers? Who ran all the fucking banks? Even, I forgot, Lenin stated that Bolshevism is nothing without the Jewish banks. Quote unquote. Quote on fucking quote. So capitalism, communism, all right. Slight differences, but you're still a slave. Communist, you're probably a worse slave than under capitalism. So that's what they're going to do in America. Just like, hold up. So this is the ploy. And it's the few intellectuals, maybe thousands of them at this point. It's like a little secret organization. It's not all of them. It's not all the J words. It's just the elites of the J world. Secret Illuminati, Freemason motherfuckers. Who said, this is what we're going to do. Our biggest threats are white people. Those are our biggest threat. And how do we tear apart the power of the white people? Well, it's really easy. We do ethnic cleansing on the white people. How do you do ethnic cleansing? There's many different ways. We pollute the white nation's culture with migrants. We degenerate the culture. We start with the universities. We start with the minds of the young. We degenerate them, right? And then we also promote interbreeding with the lesser races. Because really blacks are not, the joggers are not a threat to the J words. Because they can wipe, J words are just stupid. And they're shitty slaves too. They used to be shitty slaves. Lazy. But they're easy to fucking wipe out. But they say the white people are the J word's biggest threat. And we have to, how do we get to them? How do we do ethnic cleansing of them? And it's illegal to do ethnic cleansing, but they do it subserviently. They do it in secret. They do it by controlling the media. That's why you look at every fucking ad, every fucking commercial and ad. It's always an interracial couple. Also, you look at the current situation with sitcoms, movies, TV shows. The white male is the buffoon, is the idiot. The hero is a fucking woman, a lesbian. They always have to have a lesbian, a gay, or a fucking woman, or a black motherfucker as the hero. And white people totally incompetent. They always got to put that narrative. So then, what they're trying to do is mongrelize the Aryan race. Because then the IQ goes down once you get the one little bit of fucking negroid in you, or jogger in you, if you will. Then you just polluted your fucking whole bloodline right there. And then once the J words just want slaves, while they're the minority elite as part of the fucking Talmud, Zionism is exactly this. Because they believe that everybody's less than them. And it's written in their fucking Talmud. But their biggest threats are the Christians, the white Christians. Listen, I'm not religious, but after watching this movie and doing my fucking research, I know who the fucking enemy are. That's why you see in every commercial, there's always... I'm watching, like, who are they trying to sell this product to? Why is there a jogger on every fucking commercial? Like, they eliminate white males on every fucking commercial. It's interracial couples and are just totally absent of white males. Or if a white male is in the commercial, they're a fucking buffoon. I'm sick of this DEI bullshit. I'm sick of this shit being fucking forced down our fucking throat. Who are the fucking consumers? Who are you more? It's time that us white people start fucking waking up and not buying these fucking products that they're trying to just sell. I mean, you're selling it to fucking 12% of the fucking U.S. population who the black males commit fucking 60% of all the crimes. And it's always black on white crime. You know that black on white crime is about 70% and white on black crime is about 10%. 15% of the U.S. population and make up about 65% of the prison population or convicted. You know, I like one thing that does not lie. It's math and statistics. Whatever these stupid fucking J-word, control of the media, Bolsheviks try to tell me in the media and in the news, mainstream media news, even Fox is fucking mainstream media. I don't believe. I look at statistics. You know what they're doing when they're arresting black people for crimes? They're putting for their race, white person. Race, white. You look at the fucking mugshot, it's a fucking, you know, a total jogger. They're trying to also, now they're trying to change the statistics on reporting what race they are. A woman at some fucking, like, Kinko's store or something nearly got beaten and this guy attempted to rape this white chick. She didn't want to report the crime because it was a black person who did it to her. Can you imagine the Jew? Hey, mission accomplished, J-words. Created white guilt. Fuck you. I ain't fucking guilty of nothing. In self-fucking defense, I'll take my fucking measures in my own fucking hands. Fucking Dilbert was right. Stay the fuck away from them. Why I can't get a job for the last 2 years? And I also looked on some fucking thing on X.com, and they said the hiring of minorities, transgenders, and joggers are 70% up. Like, they rather hire, and they do it deliberately, they rather hire, especially a black transgender, for example, they rather hire, like, a black transgender meets both those fucking quotas, and if you're white, you're really not likely to get the fucking job. So I advise all of you motherfuckers who you have white, spray paint yourself fucking black for the job interview. Go in there with a fucking wig on and in drag so you can meet the two curriculums that they want. A transgender and a jogger. You won't be able to get a job. That's what they want to do. They want to make the white man fucking poor. Oh, now there's about to be a war. You notice that too? They changed the commercials. You know, they had for the military commercials, for the armed forces, they had like a bunch of homos on there and transgenders. But now we are actually in the brink of a war, I think. They changed the commercial to market, you know why? Because they were losing people joining the military. So they started marketing it to fucking white males again. Who's gonna fight the fucking wars? By the way, don't believe, if you go to war anyway, you're a silly sod. You know why? Because whose war is it? What is the war? Iraq was bullshit. There was no weapons of mass destruction. There was nothing there. It was about fucking oil. America doesn't want the fucking government to have oil when they invaded Kuwait, or whatever it's fucking called. They got Iraq. Oh my God! United States can only have a dictator that they can deal with, as that. They don't care about dictatorship. They don't care about fucking human rights violations. As long as they get that oil, as long as they they can control that government. You know how many fucking assassinations? By the way, Gaddafi is a big example. All right, Gaddafi was great for fucking Africa. He wanted an African Union. He wanted to print out his own fucking currency in an African Union. But the J-words didn't like that. Because, oh my God, we can't have a rich Africa. We can't have a united Africa. So they took him out. Fucking pieces of shit, man. Gaddafi was cool. He has a great sense of style. But they make an excuse. Whenever the United States did they really care about fucking Yugoslavia? Break up Yugoslavia, right? Then you have Serbia slaughtering Bosnians and shit. And do they really care about Rwanda? The Rwanda genocide? They didn't give a fuck. How's it? They don't have any oil in fucking Rwanda. It was a fucking bloodbath in Bosnia and fucking the Serbians fucking slaughtered Bosnia through ethnic cleansing. But really, was it just the interest there? Serbia has always been fucking troublemakers anyway. Fucking Slavic pieces of shit. If you don't believe. Hey, Alexa, who is Beck?
Beck is mentally ill, has transgender kids, and does not take care of them. Beck is a pill popper.
Caesar's dad is Bosnian, Muslim Bosnian. And look how Caesar turned out, like a little wimp. Like a soy boy. The motherfucker, Caesar's fucking family in Bosnia survived fucking a war, bloodshed, a fucking genocide. And look how Caesar turned out, being a fucking Jew, a J-word Aiden Ross ass licker. His father's probably ashamed of him. I don't know. Even in Albania, man, they have the Islam over there too. But I don't know, man. Not all of Islam, I guess, is bad, but Turkey's Islamic too. But they don't really require a burqa and all that other shit. They're not fanatical. Yeah, Turkey's still fucking talking about genocide. Have you ever heard of the Armenian genocide? Oh yeah, the slaughter, not only Armenians, but also Greeks, Christians, slaughtered by the Young Turks in Turkey in 1914 to like 1918. Yeah! I don't know why the J-words always think it wasn't even a Holocaust, dude. I could tell you about the Judea declares war on Germany in 1931, before Germany did anything. 1931. And then Judea, which is all Jews throughout the world, because they own a lot of companies, had a lot of power with the banks in different countries, did an embargo to avoid all German goods. You know how many times, and then Uncle Adolf.
Anonymous sent $3 teaser. U.S. wanted to go into World War II. Roosevelt led the nation into an economic catastrophe from which there is no escape. An entire generation lost and jobless. Country was on the verge of revolution. So they send their sons to be slaughtered.
Yeah, because fucking FDR is a fucking aristocratic fucking... His top advisor was a J-word. He was influenced by the J-words, man. You can't avoid the J-words because the banks and every special interest, because, man, money talks, man. That's the whole fucking thing, man. The whole America wanted to stay the fuck out of World War II. You got to read the book by Ford called The Internal Jew. Great read. Get it on audio, though, if you don't like to read. Get the web version. Even Churchill said this, because right after Dunkirk, I don't know why Germany did not fucking take out the British army because he had them all locked up in Dunkirk because Uncle Adolf wanted to show, extend an olive branch to England that we're going to let you go. We just want peace. You know how many times that Adolf Hitler had ambassadors that go through a middleman in Switzerland and Sweden and in Italy to ask for peace with the UK. You're not our enemy. We have nothing. We have no desire to go west. We just want to resettle our lands that were taken in the fucking unfair Treaty of Versailles. We want to reclaim German territory and unite the German people. Poland attacked Germany. France invaded fucking Germany, and Germany just fucking retaliated. And also Winston Churchill, that piece of fucking shit run by the fucking Zionists, made a deal with the Rothschilds. He wanted war so badly that he took, I don't know how, Chamberlain really didn't want war in World War II. But as I was saying, that we had Uncle Adolf in Germany had fucking the whole English army in Dunkirk, but they let him escape because they wanted peace with him. But they should have fucking just took them all out because Winston Churchill was more of a murderer than allegedly Adolf was. No, they murdered after. You know how many more people perished in the more Germans perished after the Germans surrendered. More Germans. Instead of casualties of a war, when Germany surrendered, they were just shooting the Germans prisoners of war. They were not taking any prisoners. And then the Soviet Union got fucking a huge load of Germans and just shipped them to gulags. That was your death sentence. We're going to talk about the raping and pillage of Berlin, raping and pillage of all German cities, not only by the Russians, but also by the Americans and the British. So let's not even, I can tell you some stories there, but it's not safe for work, not safe for YouTube. But the whole thing is, God, Germany with their population and they're so intelligent, and that's why the Jews wanted to destroy them, because they can't have an intelligent white race. They didn't have Germany in their fucking pocket, because when Uncle Adolf came into power, he said he kicked out all the Jewish bankers who had all the German banks. And then they had their own banks and they printed their own fucking money, and the Jews didn't like that. That's when you fuck with a Jewish person's money, they're out for bloodshed, and they're out for more than bloodshed, because they worship the fucking dollar. They worship money, and oh my God, I can tell you about the atrocities that the Russians did to the Germans, POWs, and also the civilians too. We're talking about anywhere between the ages of 8 years old to 80 years old. They gave it a direct order. The leader of the what is it called? The KGB was called the KNV. He gave a direct order to the Russian army. Have your spoils of the gain. I want you to fucking inflict as much bloodshed upon the civilian population. Have your spoils of war too. Anywhere between the ages of 8 to 80 years old. Have fun. They were fucking R-wording 8-year-olds and 80-year-old women. And not only R-wording them, but fucking sticking bayonets inside of their vagina and doing disgusting things. They found very creative ways of fucking murdering and R-wording civilians. But let's not talk about that, though. Because whoever wins the war, right, writes the history. Look, Adolf Hitler was an evil man. He was not evil because they had a deal with Zionistic group, and they actually had a coin. On one side of the coin was the Star of David. I forgot the name of this thing. And the other side was the swastika. And they basically, I think, they wanted to get them all in Africa, have a settlement in Africa for all the J words. They didn't exterminate the J words, dude. They wanted them just to, hey, you can have your own fucking country. Just get the fuck out of Germany. Get out of the Deutschland. Get the fuck out of the Deutschland. So
Anonymous sent $3 who's went to war and spilled their German brothers' blood for no reason. These should have sided with Germany to take out the Soviet Union and the Bolsheviks or not gotten involved at all. Roosevelt had Jews whispering in his ear.
Yep, the whole time. You already know. Good point. But we can't take, and that's the whole thing is about depopulation. One way to create depopulation so the planet doesn't get overpopulated is just to have wars like that. And the World War II was pretty. Let's say who killed more people? It was Stalin who killed like 65 million people, starved Ukraine, had their own little against the peasants. They called them. They did like starvation, famine, fucking genocide against the peasants. They didn't want peasants. They my God, they had farm. They had good farm. They had good wheat. They're like, we're taking all your grain. We're taking all this. We're going to starve you to death. That's what they did. The Russians, the fucking Bolsheviks, actually. Stalin was a mental case too. Oh, they rumored that Stalin was a J word too. Ugh. What's his name? Leon Trotsky. He has his real name was a Jew name. But I like the way the J words try to like blend into society by changing their name to blend into like, hey, I'm gonna adopt a Russian name. What's today's date, chat? Let's see. 7th. I need to get mozzarella cheese for pizza tomorrow. See, this fresh mozzarella, it doesn't melt. Once again, the bread, they don't have bread from today. Today's the 7th. That's a day old. See if we get bread from today. That's a day old. Now here's one from today, 7th. Let's go on another note, Chad, because man, I could be a tyrannical lunatic talking about WW2. Just think about what the population of Russia and Germany would be if it wasn't for all that war and the deaths. Are these still on sale? They say that Russia is declining population because of all that, because of Stalin. I don't know why the J words always complain about, we've been killing, no, more fucking like non-J words died. Like fucking 6,000 times more. The wars that they created. The J-word banks can create the wars. Trust me, they fund the war. Big profit for them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's why the J-words are so mad at Germany, because they kick out all the J-word banks out of Germany. And they go, oh, we can't profit from this. We have a little bit of tomato paste left at home. We'll make our own pizza sauce. I gotta get mozzarella cheese. Liam Nielsen. They used to have good prices for beef here, but ever since Joe Biden's America, you can't get a good deal on steak here.
It seems like reaching something for me. It's
Yes.
very close.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
I get that all the time. You're not the first one.
Almost there. It's the roll back there.
Which one?
The roll back
All the
there.
way back here, this one?
Mhm.
Here you go, turkey.
That's what I'm looking for.
All right, cool. It was a date, right?
So, can I have another one since you're right here?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
awesome. Yes, it was. And I appreciate it. The best one ever.
Let me see what the date is. Here, hold up.
Oh, okay.
Expires March 31st.
Yes, beautiful.
You gotta be
Thank
careful.
you.
Yeah, no worries. Have a good day now.
You too.
All right,
Thank you
thanks.
so much.
Nice hat. Oh, I was gonna check out the prices of steak. Maybe she was a Mossad agent, chat. Did she want to get jiggy with it? I think she was digging the geyser. I suppose we can be like J-words and just do it with a bed sheet and put a hole in it, right? Where's the Gabbani cheese? They don't have any Gabbani cheese here. I was trying to point the camera at her too. I have the camera like on my chest, and I'm like trying to make it obvious. You want to be on camera here? Where's the mozzarella cheese? They don't get the Gabbani mozzarella cheese. Go back and get her number. Maybe she was an Aryan and sympathized with my side. I like the bacon and cheese Maria calendars. Where the fuck is the bacon and cheese? The chicken, bacon, and cheese is good. They might have fucking sold out. Chicken, bacon, and cheese Marie calendars. I think they put them all here. What the fuck is a chicken, bacon, cheese marine calendar? They don't have the chicken, bacon, and cheese. That's T words. Maybe she noticed that I was a celebrity. How? Maybe she was investigating me if I had mental illness. Because it looks like I'm talking to myself, chat.
Joel Renocid 108 $ non-Iver condom. I want a cream pied this time go check your blood pressure.
Oh, here it is. Me with this.
If they ever get you down, there's always something I can do. Because I wouldn't ever want to see you frown. I'll always do what's best for you.
I don't know why you requested this song. It's embarrassing.
It's true love we're making, something to last for all time. It's never changing.
I don't think frozen poutine would be good. It's probably going to be disgusting. You want to get the french fries fresh. That's probably going to be soggy. That's probably going to be soggy. I got to wait until this song is over so I can proceed. I mean, this aisle is empty at least. Probably the worst song in the history of fucking songs. I don't know why you requested this fucking song.
Together forever and never to part. Together forever we two.
I gotta continue my shopping. I don't want to be staying here forever. Come on, please be over. Please be over. Please. God damn. God damn. Like, fuck you guys thinking, chat. I was going to get some ground beef and make a chopped cheese too. Go to like Vaughn's, but I think they're busy tonight. Well, there we go. Low connection. Nope, sorry about that. See, we're inside Walmart. It's a warehouse. My age bracket, they're all the women in my age bracket are pretty hags. So I'm good on beer, so I'm using it. And I'm going to say $6 twisted tea. Too, but we're gonna need eggs, and eggs are expensive now. Tastes like milk, you got that right. Expiration is like within a week. Let's see how much the eggs cost. Chicken wings, $4.44. How many wings do you get? How many wings do you get? My own wings are cheaper. Dozen eggs, $4.42. Really insane how much they charge for eggs. You know, that's what they do, is they deliberately create shortages, and then they boost up the price. I think it's a scam. Yeah. Good old Uncle Adolf in the Third Reich had the best uniforms. Fucking Hugo Boss. I wish it came through. Just think about what the world would be right now if Germany won. It would be so much a better place. I really wish, man. I mean, I think that America was on the wrong fucking side. The whole thing is that Winston Churchill wanted America in the war because America won World War II pretty much. They wouldn't have won the war without America's involvement. Churchill says, I hope that Germany bombs London and we'll get America in the war. Meanwhile, Churchill in Britain was bombing civilian cities in Germany, like fucking 5 different cities. Like, with civilians and women and children and civilians. Yeah, that was it, because Churchill is a fucking piece of shit. I hate Winston.
And which is a felony.
Hey, Alexa, who is Ice Poseidon?
Ice Poseidon is an arrogant piece of garbage.
There we go, we're live again. Is it better now? Audio check 1, audio check 2, audio check 3. Oh, thanks. Audio check 4. Audio check 5. Audio check 6. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. I didn't want to block you.
No, you're good, you're good.
All right, thanks, man.
Yes, much better. My drive Yeti.
All right, thanks for your verification. Yeah, they even raised the price of mozzarella cheese here. God damn, everything's gone up.
Can you board it? All right.
All right, almost done here. Last thing I'll ring up is the whiskey. Yeah, I got whiskey here. Can you do it or no? Are you younger, old enough?
Nah, I'm 16, unfortunately.
Yeah, I can show you my ID. I always have bad luck when someone's not 21 years old and they can't ring me up. There you go. Thank you. I can take it out if you want. No?
Got it.
You got it. Thank you.
One Sonic said $8 blood pressure check.
Just for that, I'm not going to check my blood pressure. Well, guess what? I'm not going to check my blood pressure now. I'm not with that song. That increases my blood pressure.
So don't stop me falling, it's destiny calling, a power I just can't
Well, guess what? I'm not checking my blood pressure, not with that song. Next time, request a better song. I wonder if I have enough money on there. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and drop this off and I'll check my blood pressure.
So don't stop it falling, it's destiny calling, a power I just can't deny. It's never changing.
If you want me to check my blood pressure, don't request a song like this. Probably one of the most soulless songs known to humanity. How is this song ever a hit? Well, being that you donated for me to check my blood pressure, I'll do it, but I can't do it with this song going because my blood pressure is screwed. But this song aggravates the living fuck out of me. So if you ever wanted me to get my blood pressure checked, don't request a lame song like that because it raises my blood pressure. But I'm going to do it because you donated. Let me just drop off my groceries and then we'll do the blood pressure test. I'll walk fucking all the way back inside. I wanted to get a burger too while we're at it. It's dinner time for the Yeti. Where did I park? Oh, here I am on the end here. I just don't understand why you request a lame-ass song when I told you not to request such a piece of shit song. You know, that song aggravates me. It raises my blood pressure. We'll go inside. I'll do my blood pressure because you donated for it. And then you'll be like, ah, you scammed me. Pharmacy's all the way down there. I'm not sure if they have the door open, though. I didn't sign up for welfare. Maybe I should in hindsight. I wanted to see if that entrance is open by the pharmacy. I mean, well, we can walk inside. I can park by the pharmacy and then just go in through there. I'm not sure the pharmacy door is open. Let's just drive to the pharmacy over here. Because I don't want to walk all the way in there again with the degenerates. Ow! Ow, ow. I think I have a water bottle in my car. A bottle of water, that is. I have to urinate, though. To add insult to fucking injury, chat. I have to urinate. I'm taking a blood pressure test when I have to take a urination. I have to urinate. I'm going to park all the way by the pharmacy. Hopefully that door is open. If it's not open, I'm not going. Insult the fucking injury. Let's see. I gotta call Walmart on Monday and see if I can deliver with their fucking app. Look at this shit. I can't get a spot close. I thought I would be able to get a... Walmart has an app called Spark, and I'm on their waiting list. So I can deliver for fucking Walmart. I'm going to call on Monday and ask them if I can switch zones. See if I can get a zone that's open. Peasant penguin, you're a peasant. You're not even an aristocrat. You're a fucking peasant. You're part of the peasant class. Fucking rotter. Don't be lazy. If somebody's sitting at the blood pressure machine, I'm going. Actually, I could have got a spot a little closer. What's up, Shoe Nice 22? Shoe Nice is a celebrity. Good, there's nobody at the blood pressure machine. All right, let's get ready to do my blood pressure. How do we do this? Guest. Let me get a piece of nicotine gum. Maybe that would relax me for the blood pressure. Do they want my social security number too? No, they don't have no transgender here. Can I do it with my... Does it matter what race I am? We'll be American Indian today. They have fucking Aryan. Yeah, well, these questions
Please
going.
place your left arm in the blood pressure cuff, at least 1 inch above your elbow. Then press go.
1 inch above
To
the.
ensure an
elbow.
accurate reading, do not cross your ankles and avoid speaking while your arm is in the cuff.
Oh, 1 inch above the elbow. Don't mind me. Now let me relax, chat. At one point I get it down to
The
109.
blood pressure test is complete. Please take your arm out of the cuff.
Okay, here's a moment of the truth. Oh my god, I'm really high again. Oh shit. 185 is pretty fucking high, and I'm on the fucking... I'm on the medicine too. I'm on 30... They up my dosage to 30 milligrams. Well, that's not good. This is why I don't want to take my blood pressure, because that's not good. Oh, fuck. I'm going to have to watch my diet, stop drinking alcohol, and I'll get my blood pressure down. I have to eat the healthy foods, too. I'm eating junk food lately. Fuck, all the fucking junk food, the pizza, the high sodium, and this, that. I got to really start going back on that regimen. At one point, I got my blood pressure down to 109. Fuck, it's all the way to 185, and I'm on the medicine. Well, maybe because I put an American Indian on there. Well, I am not feeling good. This is why I didn't want to check my fucking blood pressure. I'd rather not know. Oh, you know, nobody lives forever. But fuck, I wanted to see another like 40 years I can watch the destruction of the world. I want to sit back and eat the popcorn as I watch the world fucking destruct. Yeah, I'm working myself up with all that stuff. Plus that song probably got my blood pressure high. We're gonna go back tomorrow. I think they might have been a one-off on that blood pressure.
The Academy sent $3, Caesar. Thank you for being a warrior fighting against Clawbones from a new world. We're the rainbow queerdom and raising the testosterone levels of our nation. May we stand strong under the common. Change run direct spectacular nation.
Yeah, thank you, yeah. Oh, That is not fucking good. I'm right back where I started. Unless the doctor gave me sugar pills. I gotta learn how to relax. I can't get all fucking uptight anymore. Oh my God. Maybe I should not drink whiskey tonight and just lay off for a while. Well, I'm gonna write my will out again. We'll go to LegalZoom or one of those. There's got to be a way that I can do my will cheap and whatnot. Born alone, die alone, chat. Maybe I should go to Match.com. I used to do that Match many years ago. I think about, what year was it? Like 2005? I met some chicks on Match.com. I mean, maybe I should explain my situation. I'm dying. I have nobody to take care of me. I have a fucking condo that you can inherit. Like when I die, who's gonna call the fucking ambulance if I die? Nobody. Who's gonna bury me? I'll go in like a wooden coffin, like they just bury at poor people. And I gotta write that on my fucking my will. I gotta get a lawyer. I want to get cremated. I'll try to get in touch with my distant relatives. Yeah, let's have a burger to celebrate your high blood pressure. It's probably what I've been eating lately, too. You know, when I got my blood pressure down to 109, that was like 2 months after I started eating like brown rice and bland food, like no more junk food, watching my sodium, stopped drinking for 2 months. Right? I'm eating and taking the vitamins, the fish oil, the multivitamins, the magnesium. I can't even fucking pronounce the word. That's how I'm fucking uptight on my high blood pressure. And I was doing everything, right? And then I got my blood pressure down to 109. I should have continued, but I felt like I was not getting any pleasure out of life. Oh, the Syria situation. There's a lot. I don't want to talk about the Syria situation. It's a lost cause, man. It really is. I don't even know which side to choose. Famous double star with cheese, 35% off. Single Western bacon cheeseburger, $3 off. Any burger combo, $2 off. Double big call 40% off on the double big call. Let's go with that. And I heard Russia is involved with Syria too. Turkey's involved. The Kurds are involved because they're a buffer. They're a buffer. The Kurd people are a ethnicity without a fucking homeland. or some shit. And they take up some areas of Iraq, Syria, and some parts of Iran. Like, they're like wanderers. They're like the J words of fucking that area. The wandering motherfuckers without a nation. But they are like the J words of 1920. A race or a religion or a group of people without a fucking homeland. The Kurds. And hopefully, if there's a jogger working, the burger, hopefully there's the white chick working. She always makes the burgers good. You know, that's so fucking true, though. It's just, you get when a black motherfucker, a black, whoever, the service sucks when it's a black person or a black woman especially. And then, if somebody's cooking your food and they happen to be a jogger, it's going to come out like shit. But if it's a white person, it's going to be, you know, you're going to get pretty good quality. Oh. A cheese curd. Double Big Carl. Hi.
Well, we're gonna have you.
I'm gonna go with a double Big Carl, please. I have this thing here. Coupon.
You did the burger itself?
Yeah. I got a drink in my car to go. $40% off. Let's see how much that makes a difference.
It's it'll be $5.52.
Yeah, that's not bad in this day and age. Tap. Oh yeah, there's a tap. Thank you. Can I use your restroom?
Yeah.
Thank you. Awesome. No, sorry. Oh, thank you.
Oh, it's open.
Oh, it's open. Cool. It's open. Take notes, streamers. You never stream when you're in a restroom. No matter what, even if you're alone. Oh, wash my hands, don't worry, chat. You guys want to check out the color of my urine, too? Maybe I can use that coupon again. I don't think you did anything with that coupon. I would like to take that coupon to use it again. Man, pot check. Let's see if I can take that coupon again. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Coupon is still out there. I got the coupon. Use it.
After you use Fast Dry and realize how fresh, soft, less wrinkled, and less staticky your laundry can be, you'll notice it every time. Like those socks that smell like they've been through a marathon. Or that blanket it's got wrinkles on its wrinkles. Maybe even your chatty coworker who keeps distracting you? Okay, bounce dryer sheets can't do it all. But for fresher, softer, better laundry... With Thanksgiving around the corner, it's time to stock up on some games for your turkey dinner. There are 2 must-have games. The brand new game, Let's Hit Each Other with Fake Swords, and the classic for all ages, Throw Burrito. Both Let's Hit Each Other with Fake Swords and Throw Burrito are really simple, silly, slightly irreverent.
Who the fuck would be calling Calls Jr.
Get Let's
on
Hit
a
Each Other
Saturday
with
night?
Fake Swords and Throw Burrito at Walmart now before it sells out.
I'm Rachel. I grew up in New Jersey. My migraines specifically vary a little bit. They feel like an ice pick in my eyeball. Like someone has a hold of my skull and is just squeezing it. The only solution for me is to go to sleep and to wake up the next day completely reset.
If migraine is stopping you, there are treatment options that can help. Pfizer has your back with answers.
They're not answering the phone. They're understaffed.
Hi, Don Hemrick here. Happy holidays from all of us at Chapman Dodge Chrysler Jeep and Ram. This year we have the best gifts, including brand new Jeeps from $24,000, amazing Ram trucks from $36,000, or choose financing of 0% for 7
Yep, thank you. Have a good one, man. All right, you can stop calling now, chat. It's so funny because I've been there behind the scenes and the phone never rings. And then when I go there with the live stream, lo and behold, you can hear the phone ringing. Do I have water in here? Oh shit. I thought I had water. I would love to eat it inside, but then they play that corny ass music. They got the corny ass music. Copyright music, and then the callers. I would love to sit down like a human being and eat it inside, but nope. Can't have that. Throw that out the window. Not with you guys. Not with you callers. My God, that butt fucking my blood pressure. Oh, you guys put me in a bad mood. It's going to really make me think about my blood pressure, and I can die. I can die. It's critical level. God damn, it got worse than before. Last time I think it was 150. 2 weeks ago it was like 150. Nah, that machine can't be right. Oh God, I can die. I can die at any minute. I can die at any minute, chat. I should have not taken my blood pressure. I'm not in the mood for bad news. Fucking rotters. No, I don't think it's the best we can do for now. No, all right, so I got their double Big Carl. It was a white guy. Well, nice portion of lettuce. What is that, mayonnaise or their special sauce? cheese on there. They have their sauce, their dressing, lettuce. Did they put pickle? I don't think they put tomato on here. Not bad. They really like to put a lot of lettuce on these to make them look bigger, I guess. No tomato, though. Just lettuce, 2 burgers, cheese, and their sauce. I guess it doesn't come with tomato. Can somebody Google and see if a double baked Carl comes with tomato? It's supposed to come with tomato? It's just lettuce on there. Look how messy it is, though. Falling apart on me. There's no tomatoes. Thank you for verifying, Admiral Cosmos. So this was $5 and I don't know, 35 cents with the coupon. I really think that's how it should go for without the coupon. If I didn't use the coupon, it would have been $10 for this burger. That's ludicrous. Scale of 1 to 10, I give this a 7. 6.5 actually. They really have a good guac burger here, though. Their bacon guac burger is good. I can't believe how much the price has gone up. Once you get inflation, right? whatever causes inflation, the oil prices, this, that, Biden's America. Biden, like, destroyed the fucking pipelines that we had. The shit with Ukraine, giving all this money to Ukraine, giving all this money to illegal immigrants, migrants. And then we have this inflation that once you get inflation, somebody can come into office or whatever. Things can change, right? The price of oil goes down. But one thing that will never go down, once the food prices are set, it will never decrease. It will never go back to normal, because once they raise the prices of food and stuff, fast food, it never goes down. It only goes up. I'm telling this to everybody. This is my guilty pleasure. And I've been eating, maybe once a week, I'll have fast food. Maybe a little bit more lately. But you just got to learn how to cook for yourself. Because you can't get a good deal anymore on fast fucking food. Fast food is supposed to be cheap for the poor people. $10 if I didn't use that coupon. This blood pressure shit, I gotta take care of it. Probably after I finish that bottle of whiskey. I'll probably get drunk 2 times on that bottle of whiskey. But I'm gonna tell you something, chat. I'm gonna have to start exercising. I'm gonna have to quit drinking whiskey. I have to go on a nutritional program again. And eat the healthy foods. I got to get back on my vitamins. Because I stopped doing my vitamins. I was taking fish oil, magnesium, multivitamins, and what else? Fish oil, magnesium, multivitamins. What else? Just on that stuff. It's supposed to help with your high blood pressure. So I got to get back on those supplements again. Watch what I eat. No more sodium. No more fucking pizza. No more fucking fast food. No more whiskey. Start exercising. Lose some weight. And maybe live another 20 years if I'm lucky. But right now, I mean, I could die in my sleep. And I've been having trouble sleeping. It's weird because I'm noticing that I'm drooling when I'm sleeping too. And sometimes I'm so afraid to fall asleep that I'm not going to wake up. It goes on in the back of my fucking head. If my face is facing the wall, I feel like I don't get enough oxygen or air. So then I try to, sometimes I even open up my outside door, thinking there's not enough, I'm not getting enough air or oxygen. Now, it's serious, chat. I gotta really, I worked my ass off. Remember last time, chat? I got my blood pressure down to 109. Sure, it was still a little bit over, but I went from 195 to 109 on my blood pressure. When I was eating the bland food, white, brown rice and some other stuff, I was just having like chicken breast, like really bland food, like watching my sodium. No more junk food, no more fast food. I didn't even have a cheat day for those 2 months. I was really strict. I didn't drink for 2 months, and I went on this regimen. And I got my blood pressure down to 109, and then I started drinking again. I think alcohol is the big cause. I'm not going to do a sleep stream. I don't have unlimited fucking internet data. I have to pay like extra $50 for unlimited data. I have like, it caps off of the 2 fucking terabytes, 2.5 terabytes or something. If I do those sleep streams, my bill would go up. They'd start charging me for fucking every 10 gigabytes or something. I don't make money like Piss Boy or anybody. I don't make the money as your average fucking streamer. I'm like the low motherfucking down on the totem pole, on the lower barrel motherfucker. I wish I could afford unlimited. I can do sleep streams and do more unlimited fucking nonstop fucking streaming and shit. Comes down to fucking money. I digress. Maybe when I got all worked up by talking about World War II and the internal Jew and worldwide fucking Jewry and conspiracies, Illuminati, how they worship fucking Lucifer, how they manipulate fucking governments throughout the world, and how they own all the fucking banks, control the media. I worked myself up into a frenzy. They say, there's some reason that the Rothschild family, no one knows what their net worth is. They're very secretive about it, and they keep it under wraps. Meaning everybody else in this world, they have to report their income, but not the Rothschilds. But they say that their wealth is estimated at $30 trillion, the Rothschilds. That is more than the whole world's fucking wealth. This is why the Rothschilds can control the fucking world, and this is why Israel exists, because of them. Going back all the way back to 1865. 1880 or whatever that year was. They are sinister fucking evil fucking devil worshippers, the Rothschilds. And they're in this little clique that they do fucking baby sacrificing, blood sacrificing. Yeah, they're weirdos, man. They're evil. Pure fucking evil. They had a sinister fucking plan. He said he had like 4 sons, and he said to one of his sons, "You go over there to this city, Paris, France." And then the other guy, the other son, "You go to Vienna, Austria." They went to all these wealthy Europe, and then the rest is history. I guarantee they keep their fucking bloodline pure fucking 100% J-word. I guarantee they all married Jewish wives. They kept their bloodline pure. I don't think they're so much into the occult, the fucking Rothschilds. They definitely did not have fucking goyim wives. Really, Judaism is the religion of Satan. They worship Satan, Lucifer. A lot of there's this one rabbi, I gotta pull up the clips, who explains who is one Sonic.
One Sonic is a homosexual soy boy.
I guess we're live again. Anyway, this is one rabbi guy who spoke facts. I have a video of him too. He said Uncle Adolf had really, the people who invented communism was the Jews. The people who were behind the Bolshevism and all the Bolshevistic leaders of Russia were Jews. It's not that Uncle Adolf did not like Jews. He hated Bolshevism. And it so happens that the Jews all were the top dogs of Bolshevism. The leaders, the influencers of Bolshevism was Jews. Really, if you look at World War II, you know who won World War II? It was the Soviet Union, because they took half of fucking Europe. The land grab, and that's worldwide Bolshevism, or Bolshevism. They took half of Germany, took Czechoslovakia, all this. They just took Hungary too. Don't get me started on who won World War II. It was the fucking Soviets. It was the communists, and the reason why Uncle Adolf started the war was to prevent Bolshevism and being enslaved by them. Said Patton actually stuck up for the Germans. He said, "We're fighting the wrong enemy." Right after right after the surrender of Germany and Japan, Patton wanted to go against the Soviet Union. He should have. America should have fucking, right after we conquered Germany, we should have fucking declared war on the Soviet Union. My blood pressure. My blood pressure. Yeah, they assassinated Patton too, yeah. It was no accident. He didn't have an accident. It wasn't a Jeep accident. They wanted it. Eisenhower took out Patton. I think also General Douglas MacArthur wanted to go against Soviet Union too. Eisenhower probably was in deep pockets with the J-words. Fucking J-words probably. Oh, that's why he fucking became president. Eisenhower became president in later years. Was it after Truman he became president? We're talking about the cripple FDR, Franklin Delano, crippled Roosevelt, aristocratic fucking elitist scumbag. Broke the term limits. You're supposed to go out after 8 years, but that cocksucker served for 12 years. Or maybe even longer, until he croaked. Fucking the Roosevelts. Teddy Roosevelt was cool, though. But FDR was a fucking piece of shit. It was a Democrat. You know why they also took out Kennedy? It was the J words who took out Kennedy because John F. Kennedy wanted to eliminate the Federal Reserve, owned by J words. JFK had so many enemies. The CIA it assassinated Kennedy. It wasn't Oswald. It was the CIA. It was that driver who had that covert gun. You could see it. If you play back the video in extra slow motion, you could see the driver turning around with this little covert fucking gun. The magic bullet. Yeah, Oswald. They changed the parade route. How did Oswald know to get a job at the book depository right over there when they last minute for security, they changed the parade route for JFK? He was a fucking patsy. Pure and fucking simple. And the Warren Commission? Oh, you talk about a fucking sham with the Warren Commission. They fucking eliminated so much evidence. The autopsy? We'll never know what the real autopsy of fucking JFK was. Oh, the magic bullet. What? How many bullets were there? Come on. With a shitty Italian rifle, Lee Harvey Oswald can do a curveball and a bullet? Fuck you. Also, Lee Harvey Oswald was a CIA asset, too. Yeah, the reason why Jack Ruby killed Oswald because he was going to fucking talk. He was going to tell it all. Jack Ruby was allegedly involved with the mafia too. Peach and original. Hey, what's up? Put my number in there, thanks, yeah. Always have trouble at this one too. When I go like, it should work like that though.
Do you have a tap in the part?
Yeah, it never works on this machine for some reason. I don't know why. On this one only though. Let me see if this thing comes apart. You ever see those videos where?
Oh, the scanner. That's why you had this thing on, because people be putting it on.
Okay. Did that go through?
No, I didn't take it.
All right, let me
Just
try
tap
it. Just tap it? Okay, cool.
Just hold it there. There you go.
I might not have enough in there. Oh, there we go. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Have a good one, man.
You too, man. Thank you.
Never underestimate a small Mexican because they have power. I believe they know how to fucking fight. But again, how old was I? About 40 or 42? And I got into a fight with a young gangbanger Mexican. Oh, shit, he had fucking power behind his fucking punches, dude. I was so he fucking surprised the living fuck out of me. I'm like, holy fuck, this guy can fucking do fucking blows. I was living in this sober living place, and this tweaker Mexican guy. It's funny because we got along. My nickname was Shot Caller, and then all of a sudden we had a falling out. I don't know why. He was tweaking on meth, banging on my door and shit. We had like a shared room, like bunk beds and shit. I was in one of these rooms. And I was like, dude, leave me the fuck alone, man. Oh, fuck you. So we get into a fist fight on the street. And he's doing like roundhouse punches, connecting. I'm like, holy fuck, this little guy had some power. He was like a cholo, though. He knew how to fucking throw punches, dude. Just got out of prison, too, so you have to know how to fight when you're in prison. I held my own, even though he was smaller than me. I didn't go down or anything. I was not knocked out. He just really surprised the living fuck out of me. I said to myself, I'll never underestimate a smaller guy ever again. Especially a Chicano. Or it was kind of like a Paisa. I think it was... Maybe he was more of a Chicano. Yeah, he spoke Spanish. Yeah, he's very fluent in Spanish. I wasn't sure if he was born, if he was a Paisa or not. I don't think so, because he was really linked up with the gangs, Chicano gangs and shit. Yeah, I just got out. I got a chicken head. I just had a wound in my. The day before I got stabbed. I had stitches in my leg, and Chicken Eddie wants to fucking kept on. He knew that I got stabbed. He knew exactly where I got stabbed because I showed him, and he's trying to hit my fucking wound while we got into a fight. That piece of shit. I watched a recent clip of Chicken Annie with scuffed Bob Marley. I don't know, I forgot. Who was he hanging out with? He was hanging out with JJ. I don't know what city, but he's going up to this black dude with dreads. And he goes, hey, I like the glasses. To the girl. Oh, I don't see your glasses. I like your sunglasses at night. And this guy beat the living fuck out of Chicken Annie. It was fucking funny. And then the cops were right there, happened to be there at that CVS or whatever. And Chicken Annie didn't press charges, kept on hugging the black guy. He wanted to be hip with the black people, I guess. Hey, I'm cool with the blah, 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 blah. Let's just hang out, let's kick it, man. JJ maced the fuck out of that black dude as well. Didn't seem to affect the black dude pounding on fucking Chicken Annie's fucking skull. He's such a stupid idiot when Chicken Annie's just a moron when he gets drunk. He's just a moron even when he's not drunk with his fucking marble mouth. Hey, no score, and that score. Adriana, I love you, Adriana. Open around me, Adriana. Yeah, chicken eggs here. You ever see Adriana? Oh my God, have you ever seen her? Her legs are twigs. Have you ever seen her nude too? She doesn't even have tits. Have you ever seen her without makeup on? Oh my God, craters on her face. It's all an illusion, chap. It's all an illusion. Yeah, I remember Attila. N-word lover. The thing is, back then, I had a 9-to-5 job. And Attila didn't respect that I have to wake up early and with Blade and them. Didn't respect the fact that I have to wake up early in the morning. I was only responsible motherfucker. Meanwhile, he lives off of fucking welfare or whatever. Canadian welfare. Or his parents' fucking money. I had to wake up every day at 8 in the morning. I would have to be at work at 9. Or sometimes I would have to be at work at 8. Wake up 7 in the morning every fucking day in that circus. And the part of the deal with Attila was, I have a regular job, just respect your boundaries with me. You can do whatever you want downstairs, just don't fuck with me when I'm trying to sleep because I have to wake up early. But no, he had his little Discord on, blasting his Discord with his monotone voice, having his Discord faggots troll me on his laptop. Hey, yeah, fuck yeah, with his, all those snail little fucking IP2 fucking pieces of shit. I gotta take an ibuprofen. My neck is fucking aching as a result of all of this blood pressure shit. Stress. Mad Greek is like, we have such a beautiful skyline. We live here, isn't it awesome? Fuck this skyline. Have you ever fucking seen the skyline of New York City? That's a fucking skyline. Fuck Vegas skyline. Even downtown LA has a skyline that's one to like and admire. Yeah. Oh, let me tell you about these stupid fucking kids that recently moved in like 3 months ago. Using the condo yard as their playground, using the condo grounds as their fucking playground, and screaming all day. I don't know if I should mention this at the HOA or send an email. Can you fucking please tell these fucking kids to shut the fuck up? It was nice and peaceful and quiet before these fuckers moved in with their kids. I'll do DoorDash probably starting on Monday. I have to get some equipment. I gotta get a cell phone holder. I'm expecting parts so I can have a cell phone holder for me to do DoorDash in here. I ordered it on Temu. I know I'm kind of like a scientist, and I noticed if it's a boy that screams, the boy is going to grow up to be a homosexual or a faggot. Little girls, they scream. It's just part of their DNA. And I try not to get so mad because I'm like, well, they're just kids. I mean, they're female kids. They scream. That's what they do. God damn. Can the mother just tell the kids not to fucking scream all day? And then there's one character. Reminds me of my neighbor when I was growing up. Regan. What was this? Kevin Regan was his name. And he used to watch us all play hockey or football or sports. He was not really into... He was into sports, but he was not like an athlete. But instead, he would watch us play hockey and football and be the announcer. Now, this little kid, the boy kid, he's like, I guess he's a Philadelphia Phillies fan. He's like, okay, top of the ninth, and he's throwing a ball against the wall and shit, and pretending to be playing baseball for real. Reminds me of my neighbor growing up as a youth, Kevin Regan. Did you see that recent YouTube video of the grandfather spanking the kid really viciously in a public setting? They were probably like in a tire shop or something. I don't know where they were at. But this fucker was wailing and spanking the kid, and they caught it on video. And then it was on X.com, and good parent or bad parent, yes or no? I didn't even vote on it, but I would say no. You don't do that in a public setting. Maybe disciplining your kid outside of the public setting, but you don't want to do that in public. You get the CP, Child Protective CPS on your ass, 1, 2, 3 in this day and age. Hey, yo, you fucking sod. You know, spanking, I was never spanked, but if I said a cuss word, used profanity, my mother washed my mouth out with soap. And it used to happen very frequently with me that it got to the point, I know that my mom was about to wash my mouth out with soap. I would just go to the sink and wash my own mouth out with soap. It got to be to that level. Other things is punishment, like taking TV rights, stay in your room, but never, what do you call, hitting type of punishment. Get the belt. I think maybe once in a while I would get the belt. Maybe one or two times I got the belt, but nothing. It was not like a daily thing. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Susie Smalls.
I wonder how much they get charged rent. I don't think they own. I don't think they own. I think they pay rent. And I'm wondering how much they charge rent for a 2-bedroom in this condo. Paying off somebody else's mortgage when you rent. That's how I look at it. You hear that, chat? That's them, chat. Do you hear that? That's the lady next door with the kids. Did you hear that, chat? That's the neighbor next door with the kids that drive me crazy. Because they're always outside for hours on end. They were out there for like 6-7 hours a day running around screaming. Yeah, I own. I own, yes. We heard. Now you know what I go through. Wait, one of these days I'll have it out when the kids are playing and screaming so you can get a taste of what I go through on a daily basis out here. She has a trolling voice. She gossips all the time. One time I had my window slightly open and she was walking by, talking on the telephone, talking really loud, gossiping with a female friend. I was like, you stupid fucking cunt. And I forgot I had my fucking window slightly open, so she probably heard everything. I don't know if I'm going to be drinking. Not after those fucking blood pressure results. What is this? Bananas. Hopefully I'll get to eat all the bananas. Last time I had to throw away like 3 bananas. I didn't eat all the bananas. They ripen up so quickly. No, I'll remember to eat 1 banana per day for breakfast, and everything should be hunky. I won't waste them. I don't know. Is there a trick on keeping bananas from fucking turning brown? Is there a trick? How do they last so long at Walmart, but when I bring them home, they don't last? Maybe we should Google that. I don't know, chat. Fuck, because I just ate for one, and I think we're gonna go on Rumble tonight. I don't think the blood pressure results really put a stigma on my mojo, if you will. It really created a large concern with putting my life on the line, if you will. I mean, I'm putting my life on the line right now just by fucking breathing. They don't last long at Walmart. Put them in the freezer, really? Just Google, wrap the tips in plastic. Perhaps you're right. They do have special banana holder bags, or you can buy them at Walmart. Right by where they sell the bananas, they have a special banana holder. Maybe that would preserve the bananas. Yeah, 65, not too shabby. That's what I make doing Uber Eats anyway, just around that range. But doing fucking Uber per night. Just about that range, I mean, let me be honest. Like I said, they don't give jobs to the white man anymore. They hire fucking, as long as you're, preferably if you're a transgender jogger, fucking hermaphrodite, you'll get the job. You go in front of the fucking line. Joggers, females, fucking transgenders, and fucking LGBTQ. You get in front of the line, you get the fucking job. You can't get a job as a white man, a straight white male anymore. This day and age. And we all know almost every other place where I've worked. If you go to the Human Resources, it's always queers, gays, or a black woman running the department. HR. Yeah, telling you. You think a black woman is going to be fair to whites? No. You whisper or any hint. Black people are allowed to be racist, though. They're allowed to make racial epithets all the time in the workplace. By God. They joke about white people. White people have no sour hair. Oh my God. You gotta fucking walk around with a fucking vice script on your fucking balls as a white male. Fucking with a cuckold mask on when you're a white male working in a regular environment with all these fucking people who hate your guts. Tell you, man. I'm gonna put my resume out there as Lishana Jackson, and then right underneath, I'm gonna say I identify I identify as trans. She, her. Right? And then on my resume, I'll have a picture of myself. I'll spray paint myself black. I'll put the face mask on or whatever. Put a wig on, earrings and all that, lipstick, and I wear a maid's outfit for my photo for my resume, so they know that I'm a fucking total freak and shit. And also I'll identify as a furry too on the side, and then I'll get the job. 1, 2, fucking 3. This is my first job. Well, one of the first jobs I ever had was I delivered newspapers. I had 2 paper routes because I was a hardworking kid. I had to wake up at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning every day, deliver newspapers like to 80 customers. And I did that for between ages to 14 to the age of 17 or so. Then I got a job in a deli. He was a paisan, Italian guy. And he did give me preferable treatment because I was also Italian. But he had people, he hired Irish people, he didn't care. But it actually went over good that I was a paisan, meaning I was an Italian. He was Italian too. You should know what his last name, Gambino. His last name was Gambino. I started off as a stock boy at the deli, which was just stacking shelves. I have to come in. It was only 3 hours a day sometimes, maybe longer, depends on what needed to be stocked. And I worked my way up to deli clerk. Then I became a clerk at a deli clerk, they called it. Which was slicing cold cuts, salads, serving the customers, making their, if you're working in the morning, you make their egg sandwiches, bacon and egg and all that shit. You take their orders, eggs over easy. Some people are specific on how they were ham and egg and cheese, all this shit, salt and pepper, ketchup, all this shit. The breakfast rush was pretty insane sometimes too. But making their sandwiches and shit, and ringing them up. And then I was doing that. I was a deli clerk, and then it got to the point where I started closing the store. So that was like a night manager. So that was a bigger responsibility for a fucking 17, 18-year-old kid to close the store, take care of count the money, and do the inventory, count the money, put it on the thing, the ledger. Sometimes it was a couple of robberies where people would break in to the deli. There's some instances, but usually they couldn't find the money. But they steal cigarettes, like cartons of cigarettes, Marlboro and shit like that, beers, on a couple of instances. They couldn't find the money because we hid the money. There was a hiding spot. We hid the money in the freezer. Like in the corner, it was like a specific, we had the money, the till for the end of the night. So this thing, they had the till, the boss comes in the morning, takes the money to the bank or whatever, and have enough money for the till for the day. But I would have to hide the money at night, so forth and so on. And then my fucking friends came in. They were under 21 and they wanted beers. I would sell them beers. Well, these people would be my friends. If someone is like back then, well, yeah, it was 21 and older, I think, back then, and many, many years ago. It was 18 and older, but I think they changed the law by the time I got to be 18. It was 21, I think, to drink. I don't know. We gotta look it up. Google what year. Hold on, let's Google the year New York changed the drinking law. Oh, it was 1984. So yeah, that's totally had to be 21, and I don't give a fuck. I would sell If I knew somebody, friend of mine, went to my high school, I would sell them beer. They wanted beer, they got beer. But back then, I didn't give a fuck. Because I know when you go to Walmart, if I buy liquor and if the fucking cashier is only 18 years old, they have to get someone 21 years or older to sell me the alcohol. But back then, it didn't matter. I could be 18 years old, 17 years old, and sell beers. But I'm telling, yeah, would I drink on duty? Yeah. Did I take 6 packs with me or 12 packs? Yeah. Shame on me because, I mean, the boss was a good guy, but I looked at all my other co-workers who were like my age used to do the same shit. So, but I wouldn't abuse it though. I would take like a 6-pack of beer to go after my shift. Or sometimes I would actually have a couple of beers while on my shift. Sliced meats in the deli, yeah. When in New York or Long Island, it's a little bit different. It's not like when you worked at a supermarket deli. You're making sandwiches. Also, some people want to get a bunch of cold cuts. A pound of roast beef, half a pound of Genoa salami, a quarter pound of Swiss cheese, half a pound of American cheese, all this shit. I made some specialty sandwiches. I invented some sandwiches. So then we had like a board of specialty sandwiches. And I brought a lot of mine. I created my own. I don't know. Roast beef supreme really wasn't my. I think it was. I didn't invent the roast beef supreme, but the roast beef supreme, I loved it. I actually had it all the time. Is that you take roast beef, bacon, and melted mozzarella cheese, and you make that hot. The roast beef hot, the bacon hot, melted mozzarella cheese on garlic bread. On a garlic bread, you take a hero bread, put butter, some garlic on it, toast it, and yeah, I love that. Roast beef supreme was my go-to sandwich. We had chicken cutlet. It was like an Italian-German deli where I worked. So we had Italian type of stuff and German type of stuff. We had a German cook. But the Italian people who owned it was Italians. But, you know, we go into, everybody liked the German style food and the Italian style food, like chicken cutlets, meatballs, eggplant, parmesan. Oh, those were the days, though. If I could go back in time, those are probably the best times of my life. And you talk about being the new kid on the block. Oh, yeah, they were older. I'm like, wow. I was like 16 years old, and that guy's 24 years old. I was like, holy shit, these guys are really old. Of course, they pick on the rookie. They're jabbing at you, calling you derogatory names in front of customers and shit, trying to give you a nickname that's gonna fucking embarrass you. Yeah. Scrotum Sack was my nickname. Phil gave me that nickname. I was like, you fucking... Right in front of these hot female customers would come in. I was a stock boy. He's like, Scrotum Sack, I need, can you get me a Pepsi, Scrotum Sack, right in front of fucking these hot chicks. I'm like, you motherfucker. Sitting on a fish tank. Yeah, we had Gabakal. I think it was Boar's Head Capicola. There's nothing going on with Fish Tank. They're all offline. They probably left Vegas. CTK 2000, Rotter. Those look like pretty good keyboards, though. They look like good keyboards, though. I think they have song banks on there too. They have little drum pads, I think. Yeah, those are good keyboards. Actually, as a youth, I owned. It's either Yamaha keyboards I had, or Casio I've owned. You gotta have the Jam Yeti style. You gotta get drunk. That's the key, yo. You gotta get drunk is the key. You can get drunk, smoke some weed, listen to music, and wail out on those keyboards. So the name of this movie that I want everybody to watch is called I'll post the link. Everybody do your fucking homework assignment. And there's a lot of stuff to watch to get fully immersed with the conspiracies that exist, especially during World War II. World War I, World War II, and then up to modern times. About part 2. Yeah, I know it does. I mean, I can't sit and watch all this shit. I think a lot of it is truthful, right? But just like how the J words do propaganda and warp reality and exaggerate, I think a lot of this is exaggerated, but it's based on a lot of facts. So, kind of, yeah. You gotta just take some stuff. Once you get the knowledge, though, it's written word, it's statements, though, and then you can cross-reference and cross-check a lot of this stuff that's in this fucking film and see if it's truthful. Because some of the other stuff is not. They're probably just making up shit. But a lot of this shit is truthful. If you dot your I's and dot your T's, cross your T's or whatever, you can cross-reference the truth. Do your fucking homework. Not saying all J words are bad, but there is the aristocrats and the elite of the J word world, basically, that control a lot. Not all J words are like conspiring against you. Not all. Fucking there's plenty of good J words out there that's not even totally oblivious to their own people. Or the whole group of people like the Rothschilds, to name a few, these elitists, these aristocrats, these Rothschilds are the king, they're the highest of the high of the fucking motherfuckers. But it's ingrained, like, just, you can just see. And just like, I mean, I'm going to tell you something about the Quran. I don't know, if you look at the Christian Bible, it is not perverse. You look at the New Testament, the Old Testament, right, that's Christianity. It's not perverse or corrupt like the Talmud or the Quran. The Quran. By the way, where do you think Islam is a branch of Judaism? They both believe in Abraham. By the way, how the fuck does Islam have claim to Jerusalem? Jerusalem is really for the Christians and the Jews, but then the Muslims wanted Islam. Jerusalem is ours. There's no holy sites. Mecca is yours. Mecca is your fucking place. Medina is yours. You fuckers. It's not really propaganda. It's exaggerated, though. And it comes off as propaganda. Man Pound Express. It comes across as propaganda because they're really trying to express a point, and they kind of exaggerate a lot of this stuff. But once you get the written word and you cross-reference it, a lot of the stuff is true. A lot of the articles are true. The news articles, the clippings run by the J-Word fucking press, J-Word's own fucking routers, New York Times, CBS, NBC, they got in on. They're smart. They're like, yeah, how do we get the goyim? How do we get them? How do we influence? How do we survive for our own survival? Everybody hates us for some reason. We have to create multiculturalism and have them battle amongst themselves while we sit back and profit. Yes, we have to sit back and profit while the goyim and the Gentiles just fight amongst themselves and destroy themselves while we sit back and eat the popcorn and profit with revenue and enslave them. Blood. Goyim are not even human. We do not consider goyim human. They're fucking sub-animals. They're worse than a dog. They're beneath the dog. Goyim are beneath the dog. How should I have any mercy on a goyim? They are beneath the dog. That's how they think. Deep down, that's ingrained in their DNA, in their belief system. Yeah. And why is it always... Why do they settle in Europe? Why do they just go to Africa? You know why? Because Africa was poor. There's no way to make profit. They don't have any resources. By the way, Africa, all of Africa, they never invented anything. Africa, below the Sahara, we're talking Libya, Egypt, up there, that's North Africa. But the rest of Africa, they didn't do shit. They didn't even have an alphabet. They didn't have writing. They got this brought over by the European conquerors, or maybe from the Arabs. Africa did not invent anything. They didn't invent anything. When the Europeans came over, they made roads, buildings, train tracks, transportation. Before that, they had nothing but spears and huts. They have nothing. They didn't invent anything. They invented a new spear or something. No, they had spears. They had spears in Americas thousands of years before them, but they never became developed. They don't want to admit that their average IQ in Africa is equal to a fucking primate. The average IQ in Africa is between 45 to 70. If it even goes up to 70, they're lucky. Do you know the average IQ of a fucking orangutan? About 75 or 70. Orangutans are smarter than they are. South Africa was so much better under apartheid. See what happens when you hand it over to them? South Africa is the most dangerous country on the planet now. The government is going to... They don't even know how to farm. They need the white farmers. But instead they want to kill the boer and kill the farmer. But they don't know how to farm themselves. They don't know how to cultivate the fucking land because they're stupid. Now they're starving in Africa, in South Africa, because the white Afrikaners are getting sick of it and they're leaving or they're getting fucking slaughtered. All right, listen. For all these stupid migrants, I guarantee if you take, well, we'll name a Nordic country. You take maybe Norway, they're smart. Sweden, well, they're stupid because they let all those motherfuckers in their country. You take every Norwegian, right? And you throw them in like some desert piece of shit country in Africa and replace all the Africans with Norwegians in some fucking vast wasteland in Africa. You know what would happen after 20 years? These Norwegians, these Nordic people will learn how to cultivate the land and make something out of fucking sawdust. Now you take you remove every Norwegian out of Norway and you replace them with Africans, you know what's going to happen to Norway? It's going to go up in rubble. Because they don't know how to do shit! They're fucking stupid! Low IQ, fucking primate, violent pieces of shit!
Joy sent $10.
Yani kutakala kwa jambo lisiokuwa tahadhari na mwiba wakati wa kupakua. Yani kutakala kwa jambo lisiokuwa tahadhari na mwiba wakati wa kupakua. Ukitaraji la koko chuku utakitomboa kwa jambo mrefu. Sijaunamba mwiba usitukane wakuka na utatikanimu. Situkane wakunga na
streamer bag in my vehicle. I need to close my fucking garage door. Thank you for your donation, yo. See what I mean? God knows what she was talking about. Let me close my garage door. Closing my garage door, chat. So let me tell you what, some good things you can get from Temu is something like USB-C cables. And what you got to do is be very careful when you buy these USB-C cables and make sure it's rated to your amperage, like 5 volt, how many amps. Like, you want to get the high quality charging cable. I forgot what I got here. It was on the specs when I bought it, but this is going to be a fast charging cable. And sometimes, I don't know, I always have problems, even though this is kind of regulated for super fast charging, but I have my phone enabled for fast charging, and sometimes super fast charging works, but not always. For some reason it gets fickled. But you want to make sure when you buy the cables, you look at the specs and make sure it has the right amps and the volts, because then they'll just sell you anything. And you know what? I returned like 4 items. I ordered a micro SD card, 256 gigabytes it was supposed to be, and they sent me 128 gigabyte. All I did was take a picture, and I told them, I ordered a 256 gigabyte micro SD card, and you send me 128 gigabytes, and they refunded the $6 instantly. So a lot of times, they don't even want you to send back the defective thing. They'll just send you. They don't even want to do this too much to go. They have to pay for shipping. They got to ship it back to them. But there was an occasion on that dash cam I got that I had to send it back. So I sent it back. And they gave me my money back, though. It took like a couple of weeks where they had they said, is this guy really saying it doesn't work? Yeah, it doesn't fucking work. You said it would go down to 720p. 1080 works. Also, furthermore, you said it was 4K. It only goes up to 1080 and the quality sucks at fucking 30, not even 30 fucking FPS frames per second or whatever. Anyway, there's certain things you can get on Temu, like these charging cables that you won't get ripped off on. And then, there we go, 28%. Yeah, you don't buy socks. I made a mistake and bought fucking socks from Temu. They were so thin. They were shit. And also I ordered boxer shorts. Oh, that was another. Just never buy clothes from Temu. One time I was really desperate and I was going to buy sneakers from Temu, but after I had the experience with the socks, I'm like, nah, I better not. Now, there's certain things. You don't buy clothes from Temu. Oh my God. My blood pressure is at 185/120 now. I'm at the worst blood pressure ever. Really, that's the worst. It was 180. I thought that was high. 185. Holy shit. I should actually go to the ER. If I went to a doctor's office and they measure my blood pressure at 185, they would insist I go to the ER. That's how it was when I went to the urgent care place. They did my blood pressure of 180 at 120. They're like, you have to go to the ER. You have to go to the ER. I'm like, I can't afford going to the ER. Garlic and green tea. I do got green tea. Let me show you what I have some jasmine rice. I have a whole thing of jasmine rice. So this was my staple. I was having this with chicken breast or just mainly chicken. And I was eating the same shit every day, like brown rice with chicken, maybe slice some onions in there, some green onions, some scallions, and spice it up a little bit. I was on like a strict regimen. And plus I need to lose weight anyway. And I got green tea too. All right, I got garlic. I got fresh garlic. I'll eat fucking garlic by itself. Jasmine rice is good though, man. It takes a long time to cook that brown rice, that jasmine rice, but it's worth it for health reasons. Let me show you some of my supplements that I would take. Eat a raw clove. All right, I will. What about extra virgin olive oil? If I do a shot, I heard that's good for you too. Do like a shot of extra virgin olive oil. What about red wine? Like actually Cabernet Sauvignon. Yeah, I'll quit booze. It's gonna hurt. We gotta find another substitute for booze. GHB is the solution. I'll be right there, Chad. Smoke weed every day. Yeah, but weed just makes me lazy and tired. It really does. It makes me really lazy. And I'm going to fucking feel guilty about drinking whiskey tonight as a result. I'm going to feel fucking guilty about it. I'm going to you're killing yourself and you complain that your high blood pressure. What was Bjorn's blood pressure? Isn't his blood pressure like really high too? And he's still fucking going at it? I heard that Bjorn's blood pressure is really high too. And Doesn't give a fuck. Probably doesn't even take medicine for it. You know what I'm going to do? Well, one of these days I'm going to wake up, right? Take that blood pressure pill. And 30 minutes later, after I take take the blood pressure pill, go and take a blood pressure test again at Walmart. $200 plus, holy fuck, Bjorn is gonna die. Years ago. Yeah, we got his other twin. The blood pressure test is free. If you rewind the video like an hour and 30 minutes, you'll see me take my blood pressure. Rewind the video and you'll see me take my blood pressure. If you want. And I knew I should have known. I listened to chat. Well, maybe it's good that I know what my blood pressure is so I can attack this. I'll pretend that blood pressure is the Jews. I'll go to war against the high blood pressure and just pretend that the high blood pressure are the Jews. Just like I pretended the ants were the Jews and I eliminated the ants. I think that's what I have to go, just destroy the high blood pressure. Any means necessary. When I went to war against the ants, it was something to do, and I took pride in eliminating the ants. I would wake up in the middle of the night and check to see if the ants would take in the bait. And then I watched all the dead ant carcasses everywhere. It gave me a sense of satisfaction destroying the ants in my house. I don't care about ants per se. They can have their own fucking homeland. Just leave my fucking homeland alone. Leave me, yeah, you know what? I'm all about live and let live. Just do not invade my fucking homeland, ants. Tell you what, chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to get some drinks on in me, and I'm going to go live on Rumble in a bit. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys when I see you. Eden Ross had fettuccine Alfredo when he's not even